name is Sue
Oh,
Meany.
it's okay. Just hold on.
I'm just a little shorter than Mike.
I know.
Thank you. Okay, and I'm with Occupy Jersey City, and I have a two-pronged question. One is about, the hospital's in financial trouble. You got the stabilization money, but you didn't put out a request for proposal or seek public bids, but you did a secret deal. And the last time you tried to do a private deal, you increased your debt. So how can people believe that this is going to be a better deal this time? And isn't it a better process to get some input from the public? Maybe this will work a little bit better. And I have a concern. I have a concern about the collective bargaining rights being dishonored, the erosion of the collective bargaining rights in this country. And Mr. Kelly, what are you going to do to stop this from happening more? What are the people at the top willing to give up instead of the people in the middle class having a check on their pocket, or the people at the top keep going up and up? Thank you.
Thanks for your question.
Well, I think two things. One, I'm not sure what the first deal that you're referring to, so I'm not familiar with any first deal because there wasn't any public deal. So you have to. Well, that was far before my time. And by the way, Bon Secours was a combination of three not-for-profit hospitals that did fail very badly. So it doesn't matter if you're for-profit or not-for-profit. It's whether or not the relationship makes sense. Relative to the collective bargaining, we have a contract. Absolutely do. And we've honored that contract. Prime would like to sit down and look at that contract because they're coming in and they have some problems with the contract. That's their option as a purchaser. But I will tell you that remember, two-thirds of Christ Hospital employees are not unionized. Two-thirds of Christ Hospital employees have not had increases in over 3 years. Two-thirds have not had increases. And I know I'm looking at one sitting here right now. Two-thirds, not the other third. So we just need to be clear on what's fair and what's equitable. And I will tell you something else. Everybody at Christ Hospital, every employee at Christ Hospital has made a sacrifice. And I do mean everybody.
We need to address the collective bargaining issue because in the current contract, there is what's called a successor clause, which Christ Hospital and the board agreed to honor, and yet they have defaulted on that, and we're going to federal court to get that enforced. So they might say they honored the contract, but legally they're supposed to make sure that any seller, buyer, anyone who acquires honors the contract, and they said they're not going to do that. And one other thing, we met with Lex Reddy, who is the COO of Prime, as well as their in-house counsel. They do intend to sell the property to Medical Properties Trust, because they told us that. They can't do that until the sale goes through, but they were very clear that that's the plan. So I know it sounded like it's iffy right now, but according to the people who are buying it, they told it directly to us as we sat across them from the table.
Thank you, Ann.